Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to this illustrious series. I don't think I said that word right. Anyway, so obviously yesterday you had a Last of Us video. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sure you didn't. Anyway, today we're gonna just get right into some more Uncharted, and I'll talk about so-and-so when we get into the video. So let's get into it. Okay, we're on train wreck, and the time is at 1954. Okay, cool. No, I'm just doing that now to sync it up better, so you don't have to hear any of the audio and then I turn it down. So we're on train wreck. We got Peekaboo there, as always. Don't even need to mention it at this point. He's just always there. Lovely bit of bind fire. Yep, lovely bit of bind fire. Anyway, as mentioned, there was no video. Well, I didn't mention this actually, but there was no video on Sunday. So for those of you who were very disappointed about that, I'm sure there were many of you. The reason for that is basically just because when I recorded a bunch of videos, when I was recording that Uncharted, The Last of Us video, basically what I did there, how did he dodge that? That was a great dodge. Let's give it up for the guy. Nick Zab, I can't see his name anymore. Anyway, basically what I did with that Last of Us video was, my idea was basically just to record a bunch of Uncharted videos before that one, and then do the Last of Us one, because then I would have a bunch of videos leading into the new schedule that we're doing. But I kind of fucked it up, because I was meant to record 6 Uncharted videos, and then 1 Last of Us video, but I ended up just doing 6 videos full stop. So I didn't actually have enough Uncharted videos for both Sunday and Monday. So basically what I've done is, I'm recording this before Monday's video will go out, but Monday's video is basically, it was supposed to be Sunday's video, but I just didn't upload it on Sunday instead, and I figured, you know, just think of that as a mini break before the new schedule is implemented. So, just wanted to clear that up. I'm sure no one was too curious about that, but yeah, it was just sort of, I realized that I kind of just didn't upload, so. Yeah, so we're on Trainwreck, we're playing King of the Hill. Good mode, I enjoy King of the Hill. I think it's the most popular mode if you're trying to search for a game. I don't know what's happened there. I didn't check actually when the when this match was. I can't now because we're rolling, but that's okay. I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Anyway, they've destroyed the hill. That's unfortunate.
So, where's my next
There's only there's 5 of us. Okay, so we're a full team of 5. That's good because sometimes, as you know, if you play this game, sometimes it's really weird. Sometimes a match will start when it's, oh, what's that? Oh my goodness! Look at that! It's my bloody name. Oh, I remember this match. I took a screenshot of that. And I guess this is the match? Oh wow, okay then. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's a guy who works at Naughty Dog, his name's like Rodney Reese or something. You see his name in the credits, so I guess that's why his name's there, and as we know, that's my name, so. I've never noticed that before, or I assume, you know, taking note of it there, I had never noticed it before. I completely forgot that was there, that's cool. It's almost like they made the map for me, because they know who I am. What was I gonna say? That's completely just derailed my train of thought. Do you see what I did there? I just saw what I did there. Derailed my train of thought, because trains are usually on rails. Look at me go. Oh, I'm on bloody fire today. I mean, less said about the gameplay the better, because I'm doing a lot of blind fire. That's the second time I've caught myself doing that. Oh, look at this. I don't do this at all nowadays. Usually in Uncharted, if someone's quite, like, relatively close to you, within that distance, I would say, where that guy was when he killed me, people just run in and blind fire, but I am very, very adamant about just aiming and trying to shoot them, because I don't want to do blind fire. I will, you know, if need be, but I try not to. It's not the first thing I try to do, basically. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, that's what I was saying. It's weird, the matchmaking in this game. Sometimes a match will start when it's 5v4, so there's only 9 people in a game. But when there's 8 people, and you can do a perfectly fine 4v4, the match doesn't start. But the match starts when it's 5v4 and it's outnumbered, because I guess the matchmaking assumes that someone else will join, and then it'll become 5v5. But I just don't see that, the point of that. Because so many times we'll have exactly 8 players, and it'll be like, come on, just start the game. And the game doesn't start until there's 9 players. and then the team is out of balance. You know, the one team has 5 players, the other team has 4 players. Usually, the team I'm on has 4 players, and it's just really dumb. I don't understand why the game is coded that way. Potentially, I don't know. I don't make games. I was just watching a video the other day on AI, and it seemed massively confusing to me, and it made me have a greater appreciation for game developers as a whole, because, you know, you think about it, you know, they spend like years of their life on a game just for us to finish it in like 2 days, you know, that like Uncharted 4. Think how many times that game got delayed. Think how much time and effort they put into that game, and I finished it in like 2 days, you know? And yeah, I'm still playing the multiplayer now, I guess, but the single player itself, it takes so long for people to actually make that story, and then we all finish it collectively within like a week, and it's, I don't know, you just, I don't know, I never really thought about it before, actually, now that I'm thinking about it now. It's just, yeah, I don't know, I find that interesting, you know, like a movie takes, what, like 6 months to a year, and then there's another few months of editing and all that, and then we watch it and it's over in 2 hours, and that's it, you know, and all that time put into that. And if it's good, then it was worth it, you know, but if it's bad, then maybe it's not so worth it. I've got an RPG, I've just realized. Anyway, sorry, I'm just sort of rambling about stuff like that. But I think it's also just one of those things where, you know, not to kind of just go off on about Star Wars again, but I think that's a good example. A lot of people just shit on The Last Jedi, you know, because it was disappointing to them or whatever. And that's fair enough. I can understand why you didn't like it. That's fine. You don't have to like it. But you have to realize that these people spend years of their lives working on these movies just for us to watch them. And then we all just shit on it. Well, I don't, but some people do. And I think, you know, obviously I've never really made a full movie. I've made like a few shitty homemade movies with my friends when I was younger. But I think the thing that you start to realize as you maybe get older, or as you know more about a certain industry, is how hard it is to actually do those things. So, you know, I feel like for someone who does movie reviews, I think Chris Stuckman, he made a tweet about it the other day or whatever, or a little while ago now. He basically just said that the more he makes movies himself, and the more he starts to, you know, invest time into that, the more he realizes how hard it is to actually do that, and how much, I don't know, how much, just, I don't know what the word, I don't know the word to describe it, but just basically how easy it is for movie reviewers, you know? Movie reviewers wouldn't exist without the movies, you know? So, I don't know, like, it's so easy to just trash a movie, and if you feel that way, then yeah, okay, go ahead. But, yeah, just, I think what I'm getting at here is just, you know, I think a lot of people don't realize the effort it takes to make a movie, and if they dislike the movie, then they maybe just assume it's, oh, they just did it to troll the fans. Like, some people think they did that with The Last Jedi, and I can't understand why people would think that about Star Wars. But I don't think, ooh, okay, sick, yeah, okay, so a rocket launcher doesn't do anything. Alright, I rate that. I rate that very highly. Anyway, sorry, I've just gone on a bit of a ramble once again. I always find something to ramble about. But yeah, I don't think I really wrapped that up. Basically, just what I'm saying. It's hard to concentrate on what I'm saying when I'm trying to watch the gameplay as well. Basically, just what I'm saying is I think people who are movie reviewers and have tried to make a full-length movie of their own, they have more of an appreciation of how hard it is to actually do. Because even me, someone who hasn't made a full-length movie, I understand how hard it would be to make a movie, and I kind of try and put that, you know, in mind when I'm talking about a movie. And even if I don't like the movie, I try and think about how long and how much effort someone would have put into a certain detail, or, you know, something like that. But I'm sure none of you care about that, so that's fine. So I'm standing still, I've moved now. I've taken that guy out. That, you can see why I use clip capacity, because I don't know why, but a lot of the time when I play this game, I don't really pre-aim, if you get what I mean. Like, a lot of people aim and they kind of aim up the shot. For me, what I do is I start aiming, and then I start shooting, and then as I'm shooting, I start correcting my aim. So I'll start, like right there, I'll start aiming and I'll start shooting. And instead of just making sure I'm actually on target with the enemy, I'll just start shooting and then I'll adjust my aim afterwards. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I do. I'm cornered here now, and they've taken me out. Very close matchup. A very close matchup indeed. I don't know what he's doing. Sick one, mate. Bloody MVP. Peek was down. All together now. It's not what you love to see, because that's my bloody catchphrase. They've got the hill. I've just noticed they have the hill. I'm going in. It's being contested. Oh, there's 3 of them. It's not looking good. You ever get that? Like, I could have easily dodged out of the way there. I could have easily moved and just, you know, not been killed by that grenade. But sometimes you just sit there and you just accept it. This is it. It's over. And you're just okay with that for some reason. I don't know why. Just a bit of a lapse in bloody... what do you call it? There's a mine there. Not to worry. We've bypassed the mine. I don't know what I'm doing. I could be up there helping right now. Is there a guy? There is a guy in there. Saw him through the window. Like, look at that aim. It's just... it's horrible. Horribs? I've just said horrible. That's not a word. I think I tried to say horrid, and then I changed my mind and tried to say horrible. Anyway, someone's just bought a lot of China Lakes. This man, I think that's the Pack 80. That's a interesting weapon for them to add. I was quite surprised when they added it because it just doesn't seem like the most practical weapon to use in this sort of scenario. But then, who knows? Victory Hill. They're on the hill. It's being contested. I'm running in. There's a C4 there. I don't know if I noticed that. See, look at that. I bloody hit him with a rocket launcher and nothing, but he hits me with a China Lake and I'm down. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, man, RPGs are just the worst. Well, I think that game's... I think that guy's aim is a little worse. I just combined the words game and... guy and aim into game. Anyway, Peekaboo's going in. That should be of some help. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're taking it back. We're bloody giving it to him. I've just seen my cat's tail outside my window. Just so you know. Oh, that grenade worked out very well because he backed up into it, but somehow it didn't down him. The grenade was right. What is going on with the explosives in this game? In this match specifically? Like, oh, that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man. What the fuck, man? What was that? I don't know what this voice is. Well, we've gotten the hill, and it seems like we're about... if this guy stays alive, which he won't. What am I doing here? 29 downs, bloody hell. 29. Goodness me, this has not seemed like that. Maybe I've just been really distracted and not paying attention, but this has not seemed like that impressive of a match. So the fact that I've got 29 downs, I mean, you can tell why I'm surprised. It does not seem like I've gotten 29 downs. Good one, mate. He just pulled a Cena by not grabbing the rope. Hell's Element. That's a bad name. Or maybe it's Hell's Element. Yeah, I guess it's Hell's Element. And there's a Z for maximum edge. Yep. Anyway, so we're on Victory Hill now. I'm not sure how we managed that because we lost the hill and we were on 192 points or so. And we didn't, you know, get to Victory Hill. But we're on Victory Hill now anyway, so who cares? Let's just not question it. Good stuff. They've got an intra. Come on. We need me on my A game here. My aim's been a bit, you know, rough this match. We're doing it though. We're capturing the hill. Are we about to win? Yes, we are. Victory Hill. Bloody, look at the flick of the wrist with the pistol. Ugh, look at that. I'm not sure what Peekaboo was doing, but that's the matchup. 34 downs. Very, very impressive stuff. Once again, I played better than Peekaboo, despite the fact he's better than me. Our teammates played shockingly. The other team played okay. They were okay. Maybe on average, they deserved the win. But me and Peekaboo really pulled it together for our team. So yeah, 34 downs, 29 KOs, 31 downs, and 21 KOs for Peekaboo. A good little match. How about that? Well, that's all I've got for you today. Now I'm gonna go and bloody record a Last of Us episode. Because obviously, we're doing these, you know, every second day. They're kind of interchanging. I don't think that's the word. Oh, I've just seen a tweet about bloody WWE Hell in a Cell from Mr. Adam Pacitti, the You Love It guy. None of you know who I'm talking about. Today is Hell in a Cell for those of you who watch wrestling, and I haven't actually watched it yet because I've started to make these videos instead because I'm so dedicated, and I need to get these videos out. So I've just seen a tweet on my phone. It's just popped up when I checked the time. Luckily, I didn't read it. You know, my eyesight from afar is not great. So even though that's not very far, the words were small. So I didn't see what he said. So I didn't get it spoiled. That could have been disastrous. That could have been like moments before disaster. You know, you could have captured that live right here. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm rambling. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Good night. So long and good night. Let's see who gets that.